Namaskar. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi is on an historic visit to Cyprus. He arrived yesterday on an official visit at the invitation of President Mr. Nikos Christodoulides. This is the first visit to Cyprus by Prime Minister Modi and the first by an Indian Prime Minister in over 2 decades. This landmark visit highlights the enduring friendship and trusted partnership between our two countries. In his remarks to the media, Prime Minister Modi spoke of the strategic direction of the India-Cyprus partnership. Our partnership also assumes importance in the larger context of the India-EU strategic partnership and India's growing engagement with the Mediterranean region. In a warm gesture, President Christodoulides received Prime Minister Modi upon arrival at the Larnaca airport yesterday. The two leaders also met at a private dinner later in the evening. Earlier today, a ceremonial welcome was accorded to Prime Minister Modi at the Presidential Palace in Nicosia. Following this, the two leaders met for a tete-a-tete and delegation-level talks and a working lunch. President Christodoulides conferred upon Prime Minister Modi the Grand Cross of the Order of Makarios III. This is the highest honor bestowed by Cyprus on foreign heads of government. The two leaders took a walk together in the historic center of the capital city, Nicosia, and also on the Mediterranean shore. Both leaders addressed a high-level business roundtable in the city of Limassol. They highlighted the importance of the growing investment, trade, and technology ties. The two leaders jointly addressed the media. A joint statement on the partnership is also being issued. The leaders reviewed progress in the ongoing bilateral cooperation and agreed to deepen it further. They discussed trade and investment, defense, fintech, maritime and shipping, connectivity including IMEC initiative, mobility, and people-to-people ties. The visit takes place against the backdrop of serious global challenges. The leaders discussed various pressing regional and global conflicts and issues. Prime Minister Modi expressed appreciation for the steadfast support of Cyprus to India in its fight against the cross-border terrorism. Cyprus takes over the presidency of the Council of the European Union during the first half of next year. This comes at a time when there is strong interest in significantly enhancing India-EU strategic partnership. The leaders exchanged views on this strategic partnership, including the ongoing India-EU FTA negotiations. The friendship and the trusted partnership between India and Cyprus has a long history. In 1950s, India had advocated for the independence of Cyprus. Later, the two countries worked together in the non-aligned movement and the Commonwealth. Both countries have supported each other on issues of core interest to either side at multilateral fora, especially at the United Nations. Cyprus supports India for a permanent membership in a reformed and expanded UN Security Council, and India supports Cyprus on the Cyprus issue, the Cyprus question. After the heinous terror attack in Pahalgam, our External Affairs Minister and the Foreign Minister of Cyprus have been in regular contact. They have also met 4 times over the last 2 years. With its strategic location, Cyprus can act as a gateway to Europe and the Mediterranean. Cyprus had participated at the India-Mediterranean Business Conclave hosted in India recently. Our partnership is becoming increasingly multifaceted. The economic content, especially in the financial sector, is growing. Cyprus has emerged as one of the top 10 sources of FDI for India, with cumulative FDI inflows at around $15 billion. Yesterday's business roundtable came up with a roadmap for enhancing economic linkages. Gift City and Cyprus Stock Exchange are discussing cooperation. Easier cross-border payment through UPI integration is also being explored. Earlier this year, a defense cooperation program was signed. This also includes defense industrial collaboration. Indian shipping firms are exploring opportunities in connectivity and logistics. These linkages have relevance in the context of IMEC. Increasing tourist linkages and air connectivity is also being explored. An agreement to establish an Indian Studies Chair at the University of Nicosia has been signed. A mobility pilot program has been agreed to. A roadmap for the period 2025 to 2029 is being finalized to take forward our partnership. To sum up, this historic visit of Prime Minister Modi to Cyprus has provided stimulus and a strategic direction to the partnership between our two countries as important and trusted partners. Thank you.